A little bit about me. My dad's a Marine. How do we feel about that? Do we like the military? Hell yeah, hell yeah. My dad's a Marine, so like obviously that means my mom is a petite Asian woman. Yeah, there's no stereotypes broken there. And they argue about me since I was a kid. Like my mom, she'd come up to me when I was a kid, she's like, Garrick, you're gonna be a lawyer or a doctor. So like, yeah, my dad, though, typical Marine, he'd come up and was like, just don't be gay, you're gonna be fine. You know, like, the line was drawn very early. And they still argue about me to this day. Like, my mom, the worst thing that she thinks I did drunk was get arrested. Meanwhile, the worst thing my dad thinks I did drunk was get vaccinated. Yeah, I'll let you decide where you fall on that line. It is funny, though. My sister came out as pansexual this last Pride Month, which is cool for her, you know? I don't know why she had to do that against my conservative dad and my immigrant mom, because they have no idea what the fuck that means. And my sister, she's like, no. I'm pansexual means I'll be in a relationship with a man, woman, however they identify. I don't care whatever they do. And my mom, like, spoke up, like, oh, she's going to help us. Like, and then she just said, we have a word for that in Japanese. That's called a slut. So, you're not going to find them at any Pride parade anytime soon. It is nice to be back in Arizona. I was out of state a couple months ago. I went to a music festival with my girlfriend. It's one of those that you camp out for a couple days. I thought that was the perfect bonding experience. I thought that was the next step in the relationship, you know, just camp out, listen to music. You want to know what undoes all that bonding? Some guy every 10 minutes coming up to your girl, pointing at you and saying, hey, is this guy bothering you? Like... Yeah, we both learned something that day, and that's what I was dating out of my league. But my buddies, they try to cheer me up, because I live right over here, right on Mill, and they're like, Garrick, we're going to cheer you up, we're going to get you laid. And I'd be like, nah, and they always be like, Garrick, what are you going to do, stay home and jerk off? I'm like, yes, that is what I'm going to do. Because staying home and jerking off, that's like having a hot dog for dinner, you know? Like, it's not glamorous, but it's cheap, you know what you're going to get, you're not going to get let down. Going out for a one-night stand, that's like cooking a steak for dinner. A lot can go wrong. You gotta cook it right. You gotta prep it right. If you do it raw, you can catch a disease. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, I am seeing someone new, though. That's cool. She had the idea to go on a gym date, which really just means we're gonna find out who wears the pants in this relationship. Yeah, not an active crowd here, I guess. We don't go to the gym. Yeah, no, I'm like, listen, if you just wanted to see me sweat and embarrass myself, we could have stuck this in the bedroom, you know, It is nice, though. Like, we both listen to the same music, which is always cool. We both like rap music, but she's black and I'm not. So every time I'm rapping along and she's there, it feels like I'm down the freeway with a cop behind me. Like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong now, but if I fuck up right now, it's gonna be really bad. Yeah, that's not... Oh, man. Let's see what else we have here. I don't know if this is going to hit, but I was a huge fan of that show, iCarly. Do you guys know what that show is? Yeah. And I know one of the co-stars, Jeanette McCurdy, she was one of the stars, and basically she had a tell-all book saying how bad it was working on the show, and with Nickelodeon as a whole, and how she hated Ariana Grande, the pop star, because they were co-stars. And she always got favorite treatment to further her career, and Jeanette McCurdy never did. Which got me thinking, like, when Mac Miller died, who was dating Ariana Grande at the time, don't you think Jeanette McCurdy was a little happy that she's like, finally, this bitch has something going wrong, you know? She's like, finally. Yeah. It's nice that the weather's changing. I remember around this time last year, there was a tragedy that happened up in Wisconsin. Some guy drove through a Christmas Day parade, killed like 6 people, injured 60 others, which is terrible. I feel bad for those kids. And then I realized that it was a Christmas Day parade before Thanksgiving happened, and all of a sudden I had sympathy for the driver that did it. I feel like he was going to work at Target, hear Mariah Carey coming on the speakers, like, no, I have 2 more weeks before I need to hear this shit. I'm going to take this right turn, putting a stop to this. All right, this one's going to be a real uphill battle, but I believe in myself. Voting season's happening. Do you guys know if they banned abortion here or not, or is it still up in the air? Yeah. Still up in the air? Yeah, sadly, it's a good thing that we live next to California then, right? Because we know they're going to go pro-choice. So if you need the abortion, why not make a road trip out of it? Go over there, get the abortion. You go to Disneyland, you have all those kids running around reminding you that you made the right decision. They're running around in Cinderella dresses. I see that. I'm like, dude, that's like 4 months' rent right there. That's a waste of money. Anyways, that's been my time. I'm Garrick Fies. Thank you so much.